Hi there. How's everybody doing there? Hello, hello. Well, like this. Let's see. 7:20 on the dot. Okay. So, this is Mr. Him checking in, saying hi to everyone. And we're gonna listen to some Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild music right now, trending in my life. This is one of my favorite songs in the entire multiverse. Like, I never played like a whole past 30 minutes of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild until last year, and I also completed it last year. I really did not want to. um, so yeah, I just man, there's so much I could say, but like I said, this is the focus of this record is to be affiliated with Zixeraphim, um, because in this session I'm really focusing on just the music aspect of it and enjoying and appreciating that aspect of it. At the same time, I want to give a shout out to Nintendo because Legend of Zelda is so awesome and it's one of their original titles that they've kept going with, and I don't even know if you can even play another a Zelda game on another video game unless it's like made by a fan, like a fan port, which is still very awesome. So, for the most part, you're not usually able to play Zelda games on anything besides consoles, Nintendo video game consoles. So, anyways, I just want to point that out that there's a reason why I love Nintendo so much. There's a reason why I love other video game companies so much too. Like they each have their own vibe, and I think that's so cool. Like I get it that people want the confusion to go away and the console wars like they've been over. Oh wait, no, that's not a lie. They're not over. Like it's just it gets too confusing. So like if I was a person that did not play video games and a person that did not really care for music that much, like uh, I would still at least give Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, a shot because it's just so popular and it's so awesome. And I'm pretty sure I would have friends even if I wasn't a gamer. Thank goodness that I am. But if I wasn't a gamer growing up in my life, I would still give it a shot because it was so popular. And look, people growing up in my life gave Zelda a shot because of me or because they already loved it before they even met me, or they knew about it but they did not want to give it a shot, but they're a gamer. But most people love The Legend of Zelda. But anyways, let's go. So we're listening to music from Rito Village. So in another record that I'm affiliated with, the focus that we had was to make it to Rito Village. So I wanted to record the adventure, the process. I gave a little bit about what was happening there. And yeah, so that was fun. And I'm rewarding myself in more ways than one. First of all, I listened to, I was listening to it all night. Like I fell asleep and the song was still playing. So my Switch is going to get a really great break today and I appreciate that. But also the Switch is strong. I love that. Like Nintendo usually makes very durable hardware. That's one thing that I always love about Nintendo. Even if it's a little pricier than usual, and I have to admit there's a certain new Nintendo console that just came out. It's a little pricey for me. But compared to other consoles, it's already almost $100 more affordable. Always. All Nintendo consoles always do that. Like they're always more affordable than the other consoles. So I mean, I can complain about it like everyone else, but then what? Then what? What's that gonna do? For me. But I do have my complaints about Nintendo and their the way they handle internet use for allies that prefer in like playing Nintendo games. Okay. to just the music, we can try that. And then if we're not really feeling it, we can do it with the sound effects and stuff. You know, starting out to be a great morning so far. I'm really excited about Seraphim and all the other channels that I'm affiliated with on YouTube, and all my friends and collaborators. Like, I'm really enjoying myself doing this work. Yeah. And music is so cool. So, just to give you a little something in this session, I'm focusing on just listening to the music while I prepare my medication. It might be a shorter session, but I just want to share it with you because I'm going to be doing a lot of work today at the library. So, like, a lot. I'm most likely not going to get everything done. Even the 5 or 4 goals that I have, I might not be able to finish those short-term goals today, you know, because it's so much each goal. And then there's more than that. I try to condense it down to 4 or 5 goals to finish with the video editing and uploading and stuff, but I don't think that's gonna work. But it's good. That just means I can just keep trying and take my time. Like tomorrow or the next day. Hopefully, if I'm still around, I'll just keep trying to work. If I'm still alive. Okay? Where did mine go? Oh, I found it. Found it, y'all. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing alright. If you do not feel or think that you're doing alright, I hope that changes and you feel better, please. Hopefully. And if not, we'll keep trying. Let's just keep trying. Such a pleasant song. Actually, I'd like to look up the original, the actual composer's name through Nintendo, but you know, I appreciate it for what it is. I know that it's a Nintendo game and it belongs to Nintendo. You know, that's all I need to know. I remember the name of the stage. I remember the name of the video game. I remember the name of the video game console. You know, if I can't remember the artist of this song, this particular composition for this song, then I'm not going to be angry about it or feel bad about it because it's a video game. You see what I'm saying? That not to say that video game music isn't just as important, it's just a different vibe. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense because, yeah, I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense? Just think about it, you know? When it's music and you know that you're trying to listen to music, it's, yeah, of course you want to know the artist and the name of the song, maybe the album or the, you know, that album, the year it came out, all that good stuff. If there's more than one artist, like if it's a group or a band or something, you know, like, it gets tough. But it's music, so you know you're in it for music. But then if that music is featured in a video game, then, you know, that's cool too. It's almost backwards, right? But so that being said, but scratched. If you're trying to focus on just video gaming and listening to the video game music and you like it, you know you're listening to the video game music. If you want to go further and look up the artist, research who's the artist, the original composer, or who's the artist of this song, who, you know, in Nintendo, you know, it's cool. Or maybe they might not be like working with Nintendo, they're just like a third party and they specifically just made music for Zelda, you know, that also happens. They don't have to work for Nintendo, I guess, but most likely, you know, they might even be old artists, or actually, you know, like artists that have been working with Nintendo for a long time is what I mean. Like maybe they've been working on old. Maybe they've always worked on Zelda music. You know, that would be so cool because actually, I found out that this song is supposedly a continuation of, I think, the Rito. The Rito people are somewhat new, but they've been around since the Wind Waker. On Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on the Nintendo GameCube. I don't know if y'all remember that one. That game is so fun. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get my medication ready, okay? Just for you all, I'm even gonna wear my glasses so that I can see from far away while I'm getting my medication ready. While I'm getting my medication ready, then let me see something real quick. Okay, the controllers are fine. Okay. Trying to take care of me. You know, the Rito village gets kind of cold. Rito village gets cold, so let's hook Link up with some warm stuff. Oh, it doesn't work like that. It has to be the exact set. So you got to get the snow quill set to get the set bonus unfreezable, which means even if enemies try and have a freezing attack, you won't get frozen. So, and in cold weather, since you have to be careful with weather in this game, it's so cool. You have to be careful with weather and time of day, everything. It's like wild. It's like the wild. You're out in the wild. So you have the snow cool headdress, which is like it's a Rito accessory made from snowbird feathers, adorned with a ruby, a gem that harnesses the power of fire. A great fairy has increased its defense by 2 levels, and I think I can level it up 1 more. So I leveled it up twice with the great fairy but I'm getting a little paranoid about leveling. I leveled up a lot of stuff up to at least 2, but I stopped for, I don't know, like I'm just trying to, I don't know, make sure I got the right resources and stuff. And then you get the Snow Quill, the Snow Quill tunic is his chest armor that goes with the Snow Quill headdress. And it's made by Rito artisans. This tunic stacks molted Rito feathers in each layer to help retain body heat. The Great Fairy has increased its defense by 2 levels. The Snow Quill trousers is the final thing that you need, or you can get it in any order that you want. Get all 3 of them. I got the headdress first and pretty quick, pretty early on. I don't know if everyone experienced that, but the Snow Quill trousers is the bottom, and then it's the last piece of armor, depending on which order you got it in. And then it says the Rito feathers that line these trousers make them excellent at retaining body heat. The Great Fairy has increased their defense by 2 levels. And I usually rock the climbing boots. Yeah, I usually rock the climbing gear because, and I leveled up the strength too of the defense because it's cool. And it looks cool too. It's like you get the climbing boots and then the climbing gear and then the climbing bandana. That's what I usually wear because I like to run around a lot. I like to teleport everywhere. I like to climb the mountains and be ready for a fight and stuff. So it's good. This is the one that I usually use and have on for Link. And then but right now, just to get in the vibe, we're gonna do the Snow Quill stuff. Okay? But let's read this one. Climber's bandana. So it increases your climb speed. So when you wear all 3 of them, there it is. It says the set bonus is climbing and jump stamina up. That's awesome. So when you're climbing up, first of all, your climbing speed is faster, which makes it seem like you have a lot more stamina. And on top of that, when you jump while climbing, because you can jump while you climb, your stamina doesn't go down as fast. That green circular, this green circular icon right here is your stamina. So in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I love the leveling system. It's very unique because the focus is you're trying to focus on leveling up your armor, increasing Link's hearts as usual per Zelda's. For most awesome Zelda games, you're trying to focus on increasing his hearts and you're trying to increase his stamina. So you can only focus, and then I think, even with all the math that I think I know, you're only able to focus on either the stamina going all the way up, the hearts going all the way up, or I think I kind of tried to land somewhere in the middle, but I still ended up going all the way up on my stamina and not maxing out my hearts, if that makes sense. And I also read online that that's kind of preferred. It's probably better if you focus on having as much stamina first, so that then you can focus on your heart. So I try to do both side by side, but by the time I got to the end of the game and I realized that you can't go around the castle. There's a lot of freedom in this game, but there's just certain things that you can't do, and then it'll change the scope of the entire game once you advance in the storyline, if that makes sense. So anyways, yeah, this is the climbing gear. Climbing gear bandana, this is the head piece. Climber's bandana. This bandana uses ancient technology that enhances core strength to improve your climbing ability. A Great Fairy has increased its defense by 2 levels. And then this is the chest piece. It's called climbing gear. Climb speed up. So you got 2 climb speed up. If you get this one and the bandana, that's already 2 times the climbing speed up. So the ancient technology used in making this gear and its no-slip gloves, no-slip gloves, will make you a better climber. A Great Fairy has increased its defense by 2 levels. And then finally, the climbing boots, which they don't look like boots to me, but Link's rocking them. He's rocking them, so I'm rocking them. I love them. Okay, and this is the final piece. So when you get all 3 of them in whichever order, the bottom, chest and head, or chest, you know, one or the other, or head and then one or the other, and you get all three of them, you get the set bonus, climbing jump stamina up. So, it's the special no-slip toes of these boots make you a more efficient climber. The Great Fairy has increased their defense by 2 levels, so I really wanted to increase, I really want to max out. I think you can only go up 3 times. So if I finish this, I won't be able to level it up anymore, and I won't be able to use those resources for something else. But I should have enough resources to level it up all the way, but I don't want to yet. And also, I might be wrong. I also might not have enough resources to level up the climbing gear set. Okay, so we want Link to be nice and toasty. Yeah, so when it makes that sound, like the flame breaker set, just try that, watch. When it makes that sound, when you get all 3 of them together, you'll know it makes that sound. Where's the fire bottle? Flame breaker boots. Now you have fireproof. Like, you can go to the hot area, volcanic areas of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and you will not have any issues. And enemies that throw fireballs at you or try and burn you, whoosh, nothing because of this armor. So that's what I'm saying with the level up system, you know? It's cool. It's cool. It's not, you can't just like level up level 20 and it's done. You know, it still feels like a classic Legend of Zelda game. It's already a classic to me. Okay, let's leave Link alone. Sorry, yeah, it makes that sound. Yeah, it makes the sound when you get all 3 of them together. You'll hear that sound and then it'll say set bonus. See? Oh, also, if you notice, I had a mixture of armors. If you want to do a mixture of armors and get a little boost for 3 different things, I think you could do that. Let's see. How about, and then like, see, look. 3 separate types of armor, 3 different boosts, but you don't get the full boost and you don't get proof. You don't get, so I'm not gonna have fireproof. I'm not gonna have cold proof or electric. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Shock resistance. I won't be shock proof because I'm only using 1. You gotta use all 3. But I have at least more resistance on all 3. So if an electric enemy attacks me, an enemy of ice attacks me, it won't hurt as much. But I can still get frozen or electrocuted. Does that make sense? Yeah. That's all I have to say about that for now. I like it. Okay. But it's tricky though. Wait, I lied. It's tricky though because, like, for instance, you want to get the snow quill set, but when you're running around in snow, it's annoying. So you need the snow boots, which takes off your unfreezability. But instead of being okay, so you won't be able to be like freeze resistance, but you have 2 snow quill headdress and you have the snow quill tunic, so you will still have double the snow resistance, but the cold resistance, but you won't have the full. You can still be frozen, but you'll move a lot faster in the snow. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, it's up to you. I choose to just go with the snow boots because I prefer speed. If I get frozen, I get hit, I can take some hits because I leveled Link up. I got a lot of food for him, cooked a lot of stuff, you know. So it's gonna be good. So yeah, let's see what happens. about it. You guys, I found out that I have extra medication in a good way. Wow. Yep, this is definitely my favorite Zelda Breath of the Wild song so far for sure. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Actually, okay. Yes. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Yeah. This is Mr. Him, aka Volinsky himself, aka Vol, aka Sambo. I have a million nicknames. I really do. I have more than a million nicknames for sure, but I just know for sure. Anyways. This is great. This is great. This is Xeraphim. This is a pre-recorded record. And in this record, we focused on just relaxing. I did give you a little I talked about some gameplay. I didn't really get into, I did get into a little philosophy about music, I guess. I just try to put myself in the shoes of someone who doesn't really care for video games, but they love music, That's one of the things I'm trying to learn for myself here with these Xeraphim. So, yeah. I just want y'all to have a great day, great morning, great evening, great afternoon, wherever you are, dusk, dawn, the crack of dawn, midnight, all times. 3 o'clock in the morning. We all know about 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Anyways, I think I should focus on doing another part of my work. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna close this out. And again, this is Mr. Him. I'm doing this record is pre-recorded. It's not alive, but it is alive to me because it's important to me that y'all just help me get through this session of getting my medication together, and it feels good because it's like I'm spending time with someone else in a different way. I mean, to be fair, I do spend a lot of time with people in real life, non-virtually, but this is special to me. That's cool too, but this is special, being able to spend time with you like this, because for a lot of people, this is actually preferred, so, okay. See y'all later.